Hi everybody, today we will make on the PRYM MAXI. I have to find the blue one here. On the PRYM MAXI we will cast with some waste yarn for 5 rows like this. One in the front, one in the back for the first row. Put your yarn in the yarn feeder. And we'll do 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cut the yarn, put that over, and with my yarn that I choose to do my slippers, it's gonna be Bernat Premium. So I'll put my yarn here in the yarn feeder, close to the other end like this, and I don't attach them together, but for the first stitches, just take your end and put a little tension on it, and then you turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you arrive at 10, I prepare some smaller yarn. I will put it here, so it gives me a gauge of the number of rows I have. So now I start over with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I put a second marker like this. You understand why I did that? It's because on the PRYM MAXI you don't have any counter, so it's hard sometimes to do the same thing twice. And we will do some slippers today. And for a scarf, it's okay to don't have a counter. You just go with the flow, and when you got the size you want, you cut it and it's good. Or for a hat, it's the same thing. But when you do a project like slippers, you need them to be the same size to fit correctly. So that's why I have this way to help me, because sometimes I have the kids asking me things when I'm counting and I lost the count, so I have to recount it after. So make sure it stay in there. Là. So I do that. 1, 2. So I did all my rows. So I have the first 10 here, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So now I cut my yarn, put it in the middle just like this, and take back my yarn, my waste yarn, put it close to the other one like this, hold it, and I will do like this 5 rows. 3, 4, 5, and I will continue, and it will release by itself from the machine. There. So you have your project released from the machine. Now you will have to stretch it like this. There. And go and just pull on the blue yarn. And because I take a thin one, doesn't hurt any stitches, so that's good. So I got my project here. I will put my PRYM on the side right now, and we will process with the sewing part. I'll put that a little bit more here. I think it's gonna be okay. I cut myself some yarn for later, not now. Just prepare it, put it here. Bon. Now you will need a crochet number 4, and I will show you how 2 different ways to close your tube. Okay, first we will go and put our work the way that it's straight, okay, not twisted, because you don't want your slippers to be twisted. And we have this tail here. Make sure you keep that in one side, and we will start the opposite side. Okay, that's my favorite way to get my stitches. So I get the first one that is alone, and I go grab the one closer and get the other one the other side. So we'll do that all the way through. There. That's my favorite way. I don't remember where I learned that. I'm not sure. If I find the link or the person name, I will put that in my comment. And I will ask you to, if you have any question about making the slippers, or any other question on the PRYM MAXI, just ask me in the comment, and I will try to help the best I can. And I'm not working for PRYM MAXI, so don't worry. I'm only a mother who do some tutorial to help people enjoying more their machine. And the reason I use the waste yarn is that for this, it's easier to see the stitch that you have to grab. You could do that without the waste yarn, but it's harder to not lose any stitches. So there. Keep going. I hope you see things correctly. almost done. And for the other side, I will show you another way to close your tube to make a square or a rectangular like this one. There, arrive to the end, and I will take the tail and do a slip knot like this. Okay, and after that I will remove the waste yarn. I cut it because it's stuck and I don't have time to play with it. And there always one side that easier to the other one to remove. That's why it's because of the beginning and the stop point on the machine. Nothing to do with you. There, remove it. This one split. I'm just gonna have to cut it like this and maybe be able to save it for another time. Not this part though. Okay, see, and now you have to check if you don't lose any stitches or miss any stitches. Very important. Okay, and no, I don't lose anything, and you see it's still very flexible. So for the other side, okay, for the other side we will go and take some yarn and we will start like I did the other side, but instead we will do our first stitch. Okay, like this. Well, I will put that inside because it's not gonna bother us because it's a two layer. So I grab one stitch and the other stitch from the other side and close it. There. Again, that's another way. Make sure you grab every stitch because you don't want any drop stitch on your slippers. There. That's the easiest thing with the waste yarn. You see better your stitches, so it's easy to go and grab them with your crochet. That's why it's so important to take a contrasting color. Oof. Almost finished. And you will see after it's it's stretchable like the other one I did at the first part. So you choose the method that is correct for you. If you like this one, you go with this one. If you like the other one, you go with the other one. Or if you have another one, go with your way. And it's gonna be okay too. Getting to the end. There. And I will go and cut my yarn. Slip stitch. Tuck. And time to remove the waste yarn. Now you see I lost a stitch here, but I will show you how to fix that. It's not a big deal. And you see it's happened to everybody, not only you. So I keep this one for my next see I have my stitches here, and I will go, because I still have the tail of the yarn, but use it and do a slip stitch, and that's it, it's done. And I will go and do a double knot here, not too tight, there. And time to check if I don't lose any stitches. That means a drop stitch? No. So you see it's stretchable too. So both sides are good. So I will hide my yarn before it starts to bug me. So pull here, and with your finger you go inside, and not inside, but you go and grab it like this, and whoop, it's gone. Ta-da, magic. So I will do the same thing here. If you like my my needle, I will put the name on the comment, in the comment. Can grab it. I'll go and hide it here. So you have your rectangular to do your slippers, and everything's fine. Now, sewing part time. Ta-da! Get back your needle. And you will choose one side like this to do the heels. I will go and do just a knot like this, and turn like this. Make sure it's not twisted, and I will go and grab in the middle of the V. I will grab the stitches like this. I got 2. So I'll go into the other side. No need to go tight, we will pull on it after. It's gonna be an invisible sewing. do. We are now doing the heels of the slippers. Almost finished. Time to pull on it to close all the stitches together. There. See, make a nice job. And I will do a double knot here to close the heels. Not a double knot, just a knot. Cut it long enough and hide it between the two layers. Take my finger to the other side and pull on it. So that's it for this part. And I will do a knot here. Like this. There. And hide it in the middle of the two layers. Hope you will enjoy to make that slippers, because it's a fun and easy slippers to make, like for a newbies or any people who need slippers, I guess. But now we did this side like this. For the toe, it's not the same thing for the toe. For the toe, we will go and grab the beginning one. We will go under those stitches, okay? So we will count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. If you use a thin yarn, you will be able to make longer slippers. If you use thicker yarn, it will be a little bit smaller. Okay, so I did that. Now I will go and attach it together like this. Pull and do a double knot there. And I will hide this one because it's gonna bother me later on if I don't. So I will hide it there, and I will continue with the sewing part. So because I close this side one way and this side another way to work, I will just make sure that my slippers, the rows are same place, so not gonna twist. I will just go and back and forth like this. One side, not going over, just one side to the other side. Just like this. Close to the middle, I will make sure I have two the same. Yeah, it's the same. So I will go here and do this twice in the same place to make sure that it's gonna be tight. Not tight, but that it's gonna stay there for a long time. Now, and I go back on my way. Second time. So getting close to here, to the middle like this, and I will do a double knot here and hide my yarn again between the two layers. Turn it. So you got a nice heel and a nice toe part, and it's gonna stretch for your feet. Don't worry, make sure you have enough here to put your feet in, and you got your slippers there. And now I have some ribbon like this from a friend who keep everything for me when she got something by mail or by new clothes, and cut it this. Now, here, just to make sure that it stays like this, not rip. This side's done. You have to go fast, don't stay there too long, because it's gonna change the shape. There. Keep yourself a bowl of water close, because I didn't know I just burned myself in life. There. Finish with that, put that aside. So I have two ribbon, one for each slippers. I will just go and turn it. Put it in my I will put that like 1 centimeter one side and 1 centimeter the other side, and I will try to put it through. Not the easiest, but I will will achieve that, I'm sure. Yes, it's working. Pass through. I will just go, okay, I got it, what I did wrong. I'll go and put it in the middle of it. Not in the middle, but between two stitches, and it will work better. Yeah, that's it. But, so that's it. Like a shoe. A little fancy slippers. There. So that will be for the slippers with a little touch of ribbon. So we have our two slippers done on the PRYM MAXI. So you see, it's possible. So I will do some picture and I was telling you the size of it in the comment. So have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Ciao, ciao.